Adam, welcome to Rick and Bubba. Go ahead.
Hey, yesterday I was on my way to Birmingham to see a friend in the hospital. My wife tells me to ask my son who he's voting for, and he said and tries to give me a whole speech on why he's voting for Bernie Sanders. And I tried everything. What? He says it's because he hates Trump. But, what? I mean, could you help me, give me something to – I want to punch him in the face, but he's a kid.
Well, how old is he?
What in the world?
How old
he's 18.
Oh,
he's going to UAB. He's going off on his own.
Oh, he can take a punch. I thought he meant like a kid.
Wait a minute.
We were all thinking, don't waste your time with that idiot. He's going to do it. Greg's thinking about the punch.
Yeah, right.
Well, this is the one thing I would do. I would steal and hide his driver's license so he can't go vote.
I tell you,
if he thinks he's voting for Bernie because he hates Trump, he actually hates America if he votes for Bernie. You know
Greg,
what I'm saying?
Yes. Well, look at you.
So eat that.
Yeah, you need to look,
eat that.
You split that up, Mr. Socialist.
Hey, I'll take a poke at him if he comes by.
No.
Well, it's just like this. It's just like this great idea of free school.
That's a good point, though.
And we all love the idea of free school. The problem is the very physics of economics say there are no free lunches.
Don't work.
So what you do, and there was even some things out this weekend. Bernie wanted to raise the minimum wage, but then you also look at the tax increase that he was proposing. By the time you paid all that, you went back down to about $6 an hour. So it doesn't
shell game.
But it's just an absolute shell game. He wants to give you free college, but then raise taxes on people.
Right.
So when you get out of school and you start making money, then you're paying more in taxes, so you pay for somebody else to go to school.
Right.
You're still paying to go to school. It's just a deferred payment is all it is.
Exactly.
Who can take education? Give it to you free. All the Bernie men can.
Thank you, Rick, for that song. Thank you.
Look, sir, you have to educate your son on socialism/communism. He doesn't understand what he's asking for. And Greg makes a great point. He needs to understand about America. Donald Trump will come and go. He's going to get 4 more years maximum. You start this turn towards socialism and the far extreme left in this country, and this place will go down the tubes, and Donald Trump will be long gone, and it won't matter. This is much bigger than hey, I don't like somebody's personality because I've been raised in a generation that thinks the ultimate goal is to be liked.
Yep.
So
look at Venezuela as an example.
Right.
Venezuela was one of the richest countries in our hemisphere. They had a thriving oil business because they had investment from the U.S. and other countries, and they had a high standard of living. And you had this one guy come in there, slick-talking salesman, and he sold everybody on socialism, saying, look, they're taking all this money out. They're doing all this. They got the big houses, big car. Y'all are doing the work. You ain't getting paid. And so they voted in a socialist. He was actually a communist. He took over the oil refineries.
Yep.
He set wages, he set prices, he did all of that, and immediately everything started falling apart. Now, for a while, you can hide it. You can do a shuffle game. But before long, there were no wages because nobody was working. They wasn't putting out anything. There was no incentive to work hard. And then you start having things in the stores. You remember we had the toilet paper shortage.
Toilet paper, feminine products.
I mean, what in the world? A toilet paper shortage? Are you kidding me?
Who can take your health care? Give it to you free.
And then it just will keep devolving into gangs on the street trying to survive, and that's what they've got in Venezuela now.
Before you know it, you wipe him with a corn cob.
That's right. That is correct.
We're going back, like you said, we're going backwards.
You're glad to find a corn cob.
Yeah,
who can take
that's the way they used to do it.
Who can take everything, give it to you for free? You live by one standard, but it doesn't apply to me. Bernie man can. Let me tell you what you need to do. All kidding aside, here's what'll work. Here's what'll work with your 18-year-old, and this will work. I don't know your situation. But I'm guessing at 18 modern day means 12 back when people actually knew how to get after it. Okay, a 30-year-old is now an 18-year-old. But if it's like we've digressed. But here's what I would say: if he's 18 and he wants to vote for Bernie, if you want to turn him into a conservative really, really quick, cut off everything you give him. So
set his hiney at the street.
Set him at the curb.
Good luck eating tonight.
Set him at the curb. Let him get a job. Let him see what taxes are like.
Cut his cell phone off.
Let him see what it's like.
Take your car back.
Right, and then let him know what Bernie's tax rate's going to be for him. Get him out there and make him live in the real world. people who vote for socialists don't live in the real world. No. Now, there's some people that do, and I can't explain why they would do this. I don't know if it's some sort of guilt inside, or they think this is going to be
bad at math.
They're going it's going to be some magic pill, or maybe they just don't know math or anything. But
I will say this: socialism has one thing going for it. It's an easy sell to the ignorant masses.
Yeah,
absolutely easy sell.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, you're Santa Claus. You stand up there and tell them they're going to get everything they want, and it's not going to cost them anything. Well, yeah, I'm for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or tell.
But the problem is, it don't work that way.
Right. Put your son to work, but tell him to start paying for his own college. Tell him to start paying for his own everything, and he'll magically turn to a conservative. Put him in the real world.